Hi everyone, welcome to DreamProphet. Before we start your reading, I wanted to show you that my Number Oracle app is now available on the App Store. This is how it works. There are 365 numbered intuitive messages within the app, and you can receive intuitive messages to your questions by either selecting the number that you want or randomly selecting one from all the cards. And I'll show you how it works. If you pick a number, think of your question and then put in your number that you're thinking of. So in my case, I'm going to put 15. I'm going to hit, oh, I just did 16. Okay, 16. Let's do 16. Time to show the world who you are. You are unique and talented. Allow others to see how original you really are without any concern to their reaction. So that's the intuitive message that you would receive. There's a share button too if you want to select that and either copy it, send it by text, Facebook it, Twitter, send it by email, however you want to save it. Then you can go back. Wait, let me figure this out here. Okay, there is a back button. There we go. Just have to have the knack for doing it. All right, now there's also a browse cards, and these are all the 365 cards available to you, and all you have to do is browse through them left or right, swiping. Think of your question and then randomly select one to get your answer. In this case, I got number 10. There is no need to suffer alone. Let your feelings be heard. By releasing this pain, you allow yourself to move on. I'm not sure if you can see that, but you get the idea. And then you can either, again, share it or save it. The About tells you the concept of it, and then book a reading. If you're interested in booking a reading with me, this goes right to my website. So thank you to all of those who support me and purchase this on the App Store. It's quite simple. Just go to the App Store here and type in Number Oracle. That's where you'll find it. It is $6.99 US, and it is yours for life after that. Thank you very much for supporting me. And now to your reading. Hi Capricorn, this is your July 2018 reading. This is your general, your love, your overall energy for July, including the stone reading. I will be using Cheryl Richardson's self-care cards for the overall. The general, I am using Healing with the Fairies Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then Love Relation is the Psychic Tarot for the Heart by John Holland. All right, let's take a look at the current situation. We have detoxification, and this is generally overall for July. I feel that this is time for you to cleanse your diet, drink more water, watch what you're eating. Also, really pay attention to who you're surrounding yourself with, certain individuals that are not healthy in your environment. You may need to let them go or work on better relations with those people. It's interesting because it looks like there's some sort of creature on top of her arm, and I'm just looking at the ladybug here, and I'm not sure if that's a ladybug or what that is, but it's very interesting that this is another kind of insect, and she seems to be looking at it in a good way. It's not like she's trying to flick that off. So I feel that this detox is a healthy detox for you, something that is required, that is going to put you in a much better position in your health, in your mind, body, soul. The challenge for you is this healing process. Perhaps you've been putting it off or not taking it seriously, not putting yourself first. Perhaps, like I said, the people around you are making this difficult for you to heal. But it looks like you really need to go through this healing process to be able to move forward. How to do that is to work on better family relationships, so more harmony within the family unit. So to focus on that, if you have any children, to focus on your children and You know, it could be that your child needs the healing and that you are focusing on that right now rather than other things in your life at the moment. Or it could just be old issues from your childhood that you need to deal with. Get the healing and detox and let those old negative beliefs go so that they're no longer hindering you. And the final outcome will be that you are more standing in your power. And that is what you want. You want to return to your authentic self and be able to come from a place of empowerment for yourself, mind, body, and soul. So you start off with the detox, you having to go through the healing, focus on family healing in particular, and then come out of this feeling more like yourself again. All right, let's take a look at the love relationship. And we start off with mastering your emotions. This is also in the traditional deck, I believe the Devil card. And it's just feeling like, when I see this card, I see, you know, you're protecting your heart. It's guarded, it's in a cell, it's confined. Although it's master. So I feel like you're in a situation right now where you're trying to get an understanding of your emotions so that you don't have to be guarded with individuals and that you could openly free your heart and love, you know, give and take in love and not have to worry about protecting it and putting it in this little imprisonment for, you know, to heal yourself. So that's what you're working on within the relationship. And isn't this interesting that the block again is healing on both aspects. So within your personal loving relationships, your romantic relationships, as well as your family relationships in general. So this healing is really required because it comes up twice. So really pay attention to that you really need to take a look at healing your heart from whatever you're going through. The advice for you too is take the time to go through this process of healing. It looks like there is a patience element. You're going to have to put some time and effort into this and build a stronger foundation where the roots for you are healthier and will end up growing like these other trees here abundantly, and they look healthy and green. And you certainly want to rebuild that. And as you can see, the roots are going to the heart center here. So that's what you should be building upon for yourself. Now the outcome is helpless and hopeless. You may be feeling, even as you're going through this process, that no matter which path you take, there's a lot of mental conflict where, you know, if you go this way, you're going to end up having to climb this mountain. And if you go this way, you're going to have to climb this mountain. But you're facing a brighter future in front of you, but you're not quite sure which path to take. So you just stand there and do nothing. You know, that may be the outcome if you're trying to work on your healing and you're not quite sure how. You may end up getting to this crossroads where you're not sure which direction to take. So I didn't want to leave you here, so I did pull another card to find out. And basically it's telling you, take the time out. Don't worry. You need to rest. And if you need to take some time away from the family unit, then do so. And be able to reflect and figure out what is it that you need to heal within the family unit and personally in your own relationships. You know, what are you dealing with regards to your own heart that you need to work on in order to move forward and have these strong roots and foundation for yourself and for others. All right, let's take a look at the energy overall. And we have dance. Now I selected this one because a card didn't come out, and then I continued to shuffle, and then finally one did flip out. So I'm going to use both. This dance card here, it looks like, you know, and I see this beautiful swan, and I feel like you really need to focus on you. Being gentle, first of all, because this type of dance looks like ballet. And I'm just going to flip it over. Step into the light. Share your gifts and talents with the world. So if there is something, if you are a dancer, this is an indication definitely to step forward into the public eye. But I also feel that just moving, that could be a way for you to heal. Any type of dance, moving your hips, and because generally the hips area too is the root and the sacral chakras, being able to move your kundalini and bring that forward so that you feel more grounded and able to stand in your power, as well as feeling safe and secure within relationships. So, if you have an area that you can go to, or a place that you can go to sign up to take some dance classes to do this, this might be a good idea for the month of July, and be able to move. But also, if you have any talents that you haven't shown the world, this is an indication to do so. And also think about the intent. What is it that you want to put out in the world? What intent, what are your intentions for yourself as well, with regards to your love relationship and overall family unit? I'm just going to flip this over. Focus your energy. There is amazing power in a strong intention. So maybe this month in July is set a real clear list of intentions of what you want to bring into your life and the healing that you desire moving forward. Really write it down. And a good time to do these intentions are with the new moon. And I believe that's mid-July sometime. We do have 2 eclipses to think about, though. There's a solar eclipse and then a lunar eclipse. So you might want to look at that, because we do have planets here. So that might be an indication of when to set your intentions and move forward. Now, I also pulled the ladybug, and the ladybug for me is a good luck charm, joy. So there is good luck for you. So remember when you're detoxing that you do have this ladybug on your shoulder. That's what I feel like. That's what it wants to tell me anyway. That you have this luck with you moving forward, so you're not having to do this alone. There is joy for you at the end of all this hard work, and that you will have the harmony. You will be able to stand your ground, be able to create stronger foundation and roots for yourself. Take the time to build upon yourself and your relationship, and then move forward into a more joyful period of your life. All right, I hope that helps you, Capricorn, and enjoy July.